All right, hey everybody. I hope you're having a good weekend. We've been hard at work. This is Coop News, I think number 5. This weekend we've been working on the garden a lot, and a couple of things that we're going to do this week is kind of give you a process of how we get a garden started. We've had 3 or 4 gardens here, and so we've kind of moved them, and we've moved our most current one here in the kind of like the pen outside of the chicken run. So what we're going to do is we're letting the chickens kind of go over the garden today. We have all this for them. This is leftovers that they love. So they get this, they get a seed, and then they also get a scratch. So they eat like 3 or 4 different things. So I'll show you what kind of egg that makes this week, because I actually have one that is doing double yolks in 1 egg, and it's because it's got a great diet, plenty of water. So let's get back to the garden. What we're doing in the garden today, to get it started, a couple of days ago, this was just a flat slope. So we've been doing a lot of digging, and we've dug down about a foot down on each row. And that's to sort of help us, number 1, we don't have to bend over so much and hurt our backs. Number 2, whenever we have water coming down the slope, it'll catch the water, and any rainwater will sit in these troughs. So what we're doing today is we're putting rocks down the side here, so that way we don't have a lot of dirt leave the top of the mound, and we're doing that on each one of them. And then we're going to put in some really good topsoil, some garden soil. And you can see this garden soil, it's a little bit darker than our soil, and it's a little bit lighter, and it kind of sticks and it holds the moisture, because we have a lot of clay, and whenever clay gets dry, it gets hard and crumbly, and that's not the best soil. So we want to have this soil here that has good water retention. It has a really high pH, and it's got a lot of minerals and vitamins in it, so that'll help our plants grow. These black lines you see everywhere, they're going to go over the top. So that way we only have to turn 1 knob, and then it all sprinkles the whole garden all at once. So we've been doing a lot of work in trenching. We've also had our steps put in. I kind of put our steps, I put our steps at a slant, just so that way if any water catches, it can go right into the trough here. So we've got 2 bags for each one of our mounds, and you can see our mounds are pretty deep. We got May working on the mounds and getting the rocks pounded in. So what we're going to be planting, I think we've got squash, we've got carrot seeds, we've got 2 different types of squash. We've got Japanese cucumber and Japanese eggplant. We've got crookneck squash, and we've got 2 varieties of bell pepper, and I don't think I'm leaving anything out. I know we've got onion and carrot seed as well, and then we'll probably be jamming some potatoes in there. Along the edges, we're going to plant hyacinth bushes, and those are really important because they attract butterflies. Hopefully we get a bunch of butterflies because they eat the aphids, so that's a really good way to keep your garden from getting overrun with insects that you don't want. You want some insects like bees and butterflies and ladybugs, and you don't want stuff like snails and aphids and God, there's another one in there that's really bad. I can't remember. Anyway, hopefully we want to get some good insects in here and keep the bad insects out. So I guess that's pretty much it for Coop News this weekend. As we move along, though, I'll keep posting so that way you can see the progress. It's been pretty good progress so far, just because we went from a really flat slope to 5 really good mounds. So it's a lot of work. I'm getting old. I can feel it in my shoulders, but we're keeping busy out here, and hopefully you can join in and subscribe. If there's anything that you see we might be able to do different or better, please let us know in the comments down below. And I guess that's all I got. So thanks, RB. See you later. Have a good weekend.